Hello fellow YouTubers, it's me Tom Versal here and welcome back to Controller Critic. This is take 2 and my last one was more of a review and comparison of these controllers, but this one's just going to be more of a rant. So it might be a bit different for Controller Critic, but I need to make this video because it's quarantine and a lot of people are going to want to play Smash Brothers on their Switch with the famous, amazing GameCube controller. A lot of people are going to be wanting to use this thing for Smash Brothers. Of course, to me, this and the Switch Pro controller are the best controls ever made. So, not only that, a lot of people might be wanting to play some GameCube games. I have a friend who bought a Wii to play some GameCube games, and I don't blame him. GameCube is an amazing console. Possibly my favourite of all time, and it's got some great games on it. But one issue that you get if you're going online and you're looking for a GameCube controller, one issue a lot of people will fall into is wasting their money. And I don't want people wasting their money when trying to game. I've done it, we've all done it. I don't care that much because I like collecting weird things, so it's not really a waste for me. But I don't want people wasting their money if they're just casually wanting to game, wanting to play Smash Brothers, wanting to play, just use the GameCube controller. Because this is something I see on eBay and other sites you can buy this controller. You see this pop up all the time. And that is these fake Chinese knockoff GameCube controllers. Now, just pretend you've only seen a GameCube controller a few times. If you was like a mother or something wanted to buy it for her son because her son's come down, Mum, I want a GameCube controller to play Smash Brothers, does some chores, saves up, gets the mum to buy it. The mum could easily fall into the trap of paying for this. This, for me, came free with a Wii U adapter. And if I didn't know any better, I could have thought this was just a knockoff or a real thing. Like, I could have thought it was third party, I could have thought it was official, whatever. But this is not, and this is definitely not an official GameCube controller. Body colour aside, there are a number of issues that come with this one that will ruin gaming experience, and I don't want anyone going through that. I want people to have fun whilst they're gaming, and one way to do that is definitely just invest in an official. Make sure you're getting an official, and there's a few things I could tell you that will save you from buying a fake. Okay, so let's just get into it. Okay, so first thing is body colour. The colour of the controller itself. This one's a bit meh, so that's why I'm putting it first. But it's because the GameCube controller came in so many different varied colours, and the main one's purple, but you've got silver, orange, black, white in some cases, but black and purple seem to be the more common ones, but purple's the one you'll probably see everywhere. For these fake controllers, they often come in black. I've not really seen many because be another colour. So if you see a black GameCube controller, make sure it's official before getting it. I have no issue with black GameCube controllers, but I see these fake ones and they're often always black. There's probably fake ones for other colours, but they tend to be black. So if you're going to get a black one, just check. There are official black ones, so just check that they're official first. And that goes for any colour, and that just goes for any case, Just make sure that it is official, because these are horrible. And my second complaint, my second way of knowing, is that the logo is missing. This one might seem a bit, obvious, but it really isn't to a lot of people, like mothers or beginners, people who just don't research these things like us gamers do and just want to use a GameCube controller for Smash. They probably wouldn't notice that the official does have Nintendo GameCube in the middle, whilst these fake ones don't even have a brand. And that's the same for the back. It doesn't have Nintendo with dates and model numbers. It just has nothing. So watch out for that as well. If you're going to get a third-party controller, those will have something in the middle. They're not official, but they will have something in the middle. These knockoff, fake Chinese bootleg ones don't. Another way of knowing is the discoloration on the buttons. That's because this C-stick is more of a yellow, whereas here it's still yellow, but as you can see, it's less vibrant, it's more orangey. The A button here is bluier than green. This is very green. On camera it's showing up a bit more blue, but it's very green in person, whereas this is really dark aqua. So watch out for that. This is brighter. The official one is brighter. And same goes for the red. The official one's much more vibrant and pinky, whereas this is really dark red. And that's about all I could tell you. Just make sure you are getting an official one. Make sure of it, because this, it might be 2 times the price, but it's 1 trillion times the comfort, 1 trillion times easier to use, and it's 1 trillion times more reliable. It's just better in every sense of the word. These are abysmal. The buttons are very low down, they're mushy. These are hard to roll your thumb onto compared to the real one. These, if you listen to that, they're not smooth. It feels like sand. Sounds like that. Feels terrible. Doesn't go back into position, as you can see. I might be moving it out of place, but look, the official will not ever lean over like that. That makes the inputs a lot more unreliable. This is really clicky, which kind of hurts, and these triggers are so flimsy and cheap you can rattle them about. Look at that, it's like a wobbly tooth. So these things are garbage. Stay away from them. They look the part in a way. They might get the colours wrong, but if you were to see this from a distance, you would not know a thing. If you were a parent who doesn't know these things about video games, you would not know a thing. These are horrible. Stay away from them. That's all I have to say for this controller, Critic. Definitely invest in a real one. It might cost you more, but trust me, it'll be more worth it, and you will want to keep playing GameCube. With that, you will want to stay away. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay epic.